Hello everyone, mabuhay. This is Lori, and I'm here to talk about flows and specifically sending an email using flows to more than one recipient and with an image. The requirement was that there is some sort of branding in the email. So what I did was to add um, an image there. I don't know if that's what they specifically asked for in terms of branding, but that's what I did. That's how I interpreted it. So, and the email was to be triggered by when the member, which is a contact object, is certified. Okay. So once the member is certified, then we should send the member a congratulatory email with some sort of branding there and CC to the contact owner. So just to show you, um, I'm creating here a new contact. So this sign up email here is the field that I used to trigger the flow. Without the sign up email, my flow will give you an error. So initially I was wondering why was it giving me error, and I thought it was the flow, but it was this because I had no input for my flow. So I made it a required field after that experience. So now that I have that sign up email, I am using that to create my flow. In any case, for the trigger is actually down here on the record page where the member is going to be certified. So once this member is certified, then it should send the congratulatory email. We have made this page in such a way so that when you click on the certified and you did not put an email there, we have a validation rule that you cannot save it. So you have to put an email and a certified before you can check the certified box. And that's why I have both of them here as conditions. And I don't know if it would matter really. I think I was getting an error before when I did not have this. Um, in any case, so only when the record is updated to meet the condition requirements, not every time the record is updated, but only to meet the condition requirements, which are this. And then we would send an email. Send an email. That's why we choose the actions and related records. And oops, I should not have done that. Now I have to save it. Um, so for this part here, let's pretend that I don't have that yet. What did I do to have this? So this is an action, a core action element. Instead of sending an email alert, I chose this action element and then type in the email and send email. And that's how I made that other element that's already there. And this is actually that element that I made before. But this is just to demonstrate to you how to do it. So let's say I'm going to make a new email component. Congratulations. And to make the body, so we already have here a body. Congratulatory email. This is my body there. But just to demonstrate how I made it, I'm gonna click a new resource, text template. So you're gonna have um, So this is the body of the email. And let's say I am going to say, dear whoever the member is. So how do you pull that? Whoever the member is, you have to pull the contact and the first name, right? Name. So that's how you insert that dynamic value there. And then you just type in your congratulations, blah, 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 whatever you want to add to the email. And then what I did for branding purposes was to upload an image, which was a talent stacker image. Now, what happens to that, instead of me uploading another one, um, I actually have that up already in my files. Okay, once you upload it through that, it ends up here. So this is actually that image. Okay, we'll we'll go back to that later. But suffice it to say that I had that image there, and that's how I made my template. However, it doesn't stop there. Okay, because if you just upload the image there, if you click on the rich text here, it will actually refer to the image as this file, which is really, it's not publicly available. Okay, let us just say. So let's say I'm gonna paste that. Oh, that wasn't it. So if I'm going to get the link for that, um, just remember that this is a file owned by me inside the org, and it's kind of hard to figure out how to make it public. But if you go here and you click on public link, it will give you a public link so that you can actually share it with someone. Anyone with this link can view and download the file on the internet. So we'll copy that and go here and paste that. So if you paste that actual URL that I just copied, this is how it will appear really, which is another code for the whole thing, which is, downloadable. So instead of downloading it, because you can see it online, so this actually is a public image here. So I copied the image address and replaced that URL with the actual image URL. So this is this image URL. And that is what you are going to replace the image with. So once you uploaded your image, you go to the files, get the public link, and then copy the image URL, paste it there so that you can actually get to the actual location, which is publicly available, of this image. That way, when your recipient opens the email, they will be able to um, see it. But so we were in the rich text. Let us just say I'm going to upload it. So to upload it, you'd have to go. So it will have to pull it from your computer, and it will appear there. But if you will, if this is the actual email that you will send, it actually won't appear correctly. It will just be like a broken link image. So instead of that, the problem is this image here, this one, um, is the private version. of that file. That's why I got the public link and I pasted it somewhere so that I can get the actual link to the publicly available um, image, and that's what we're gonna paste there. See how different that is? So if you are going to go back to the rich text, it's actually the same picture except now um, you have it as a rich text. You have it as the publicly available image so that when you send this to whoever, the person will actually see that image and not just some broken link. Now, since I have already made that, once you save your resource, then it will appear on the body as how you named it. So I'm just putting here what I previously made already. So for the subject, you can always say congratulations for getting certified. Um, but if you want, so that will be your subject. But if you want the person's name as well to appear there, you can you can pull the name of the contact and paste that there. Something like that. And then it's either you do this collection or comma separated. I'm not sure yet what the collection is really for. I haven't tried using that, but I think it's for like mass email. What we're going to use here is this. Now, notice that if you are going to pull here the, the information for the contact, which if you're going back to the field, it was the sign up field that I wanted. So it will be record contact sign up. That is the email that I wanted for this to pull from that record. Okay. Now notice that if you do that, you can't really add another. Like, how do you pull the other? It's not letting you. So to enter more than one, you'll have to have a new resource. It's pretty much like making the body, except now we are this supposed body of the email is actually the body of the email address field when you're sending an email. So you can insert contact name, the contact email itself, the sign up email, so that that person will receive that as well as the other one, um, the owner of the contact. So these are your two recipients separated by a comma. Okay. And you can name that as email recipients. And that will be what you will have in this email addresses, the email recipients, which are this. Okay. I actually made that earlier too, which is that text template. So, and then for you to actually have that body seen as rich text, you will have to include that rich text and make sure that it's true. Otherwise, if you click false, it will be just the HTML version, not it's a plain text, not the rich text. Okay. So I'm not gonna save this because it's already there earlier, and I'm gonna read of this one just to keep my thing clean here. But since I made some changes here, it's gonna require me to save, which is really not a change that I made there. I was absent-mindedly saving the record triggered flow. So let's activate that, and we will try that on our member. Um, so we are going to certify our member here, and I'm going to use the same sign up email as I did. Now, as a contact owner, so I'm the contact owner. My email is this one. Now, what is this? Oh, I got too much in my storage. I don't know yet how to resolve that. Anyway, so yeah, so this is my email for me as the contact owner, and this is my email um, for the contact member. Okay, this is my LT AMC, and this is my Lori Tibet. So let us trigger that flow. Member is certified, and the verification email is there. We're gonna save this. So now we are going to check whether we actually got the email. Where is it? Where is it? Did I fail to activate it? Oh, it's there. I was just getting too impatient. How about here? Anyway, so yeah. So this is my member contact email, and there is my image. And my other email is acting up. Let me just try it again. Come on. Of course, it has to happen during the time that I'm recording, but that is usually the case when I'm recording. My internet is very slow. Okay, come on, come on, come on. So yeah, it took a while for me to make that working. Thanks to Anthony Scrima for helping me figure out how to put more than one email recipient. So there it is. I got it. And I hope it helps you in figuring out how to send your email to more than one recipient in your own org. I hope this helps you.